So at the end of season 1, there was a big wedding. Olivia got married, which was a big surprise to her, I think even herself. So at the top of season 2, we're seeing the new Olivia and Lim as newlyweds, and what that looks like. And Lim has moved into Olivia's apartment, so it's now their place, although it's still Olivia's apartment. And there's some really fun, I think people are gonna enjoy the arrangements they've made to make it work, living with a vampire, you know? And then there's a new dynamic, which they're both learning to deal with, which is this psychic connection. And what does that mean? And it quickly goes from like every woman's dream, oh my God, you walk through the door and the man knows exactly what you need and he reads your mind and he's just there for you to love and care for you. And it quickly goes to like, dude, let me be my woman, give me my space. I can handle myself. I've been on my own my whole life. I'm an assassin. Like, back the off. And how do you tell your new husband to back off without, gracefully, I guess, is the key there. So we learn that Olivia and Lim are now psychically connected because at the during the end of season 1, Olivia drinks Lim's blood to save her life, essentially. And although it was a very heroic moment at the time, now there's consequences. And the biggest consequence that we're learning so far in season 2 is it automatically gives Lim a psychic connection to her. So now when she's out on hits, he can feel her. If the slightest thing goes wrong, he shows up. And it's like rocking Olivia's world because it's like, dude, let me do my job. You know, it might be nice for you to make me a bubble bath, but let me get my hit done first. I think Olivia's always gonna be skeptical of a woman named Patience. Let's be honest. And Kai, I mean, when she first meets Kai, he's wearing like a long blue robe and like pretending to walk on water. Like I mean, if she had the chance, she'd probably kill him right then and there. Like it's bizarro world for her. She's trying to make sense of the fact that everyone's not on the same page as her. She immediately is like, this is crazy, this is insane. It drives her a little more nuts than normal, I think, because in season 1, she was feeling the same way about Manfred and not trusting him, and then learned to. So now it's almost like a Groundhog's Day where now there's these 2 new people and she's saying the same thing over again, but this time she really knows it, she really means it. Why aren't they listening to her? These guys are bad news. They're bringing all these weirdos to town in our quiet little town, which is honestly the most disrupting part of it all, is like, why are there normal people now in midnight? And by normal, they're not normal at all. You know, they're like hipsters. And I think her mission is just to prove everyone that A, she's right, and B, that they need to be very cautious of these 2 people and get to what they're doing at midnight as quickly as possible. I think people are gonna love season 2 because it is relationship. There's cooler clothes, more body parts, a spa that comes to town, new characters. I don't know, it's a whole new midnight.